worksheets. That's the link. Then worksheets here. I'm going to give you a link to the main thing as well. One moment. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is I'm going to put all the links here for everyone to see. Where did it go? Yes. So, yeah, we have my social links here. If you would like to follow me on Herky, I hope you would like to follow me on Herky. Follow me on LinkedIn. And the next session, we talked about this morning, right? Shameless, fearless, and flawless. Self-promotion without the cringe. I think this is going to help all of us, and especially Vanishri, because you were saying that you are doing this job because you want to improve your communication skills. So this, yeah, so I hope to see you as a participant, not necessarily a moderator. You can also be a participant. So
Yeah, sure, I will participate.
good. So, and we have today's worksheet here. And all the worksheets also I have put here. Did I pin it? Yes, I have. I mean, it's been pinned. One of us has pinned it. Okay, so again, super quick recap on what we did this morning and what the sessions are about. So I'm Pritha Pathak. I am doing the Career Comeback Protocol sessions from 20th of August to 30th of August. I am a Her Rising nominee, so if you enjoy my sessions, if you feel like there is value in my sessions, please do let the community know somehow. Either post about it or talk to the moderators, leave nice messages here if you feel like this is creating value. No pressure, you don't have to. I just want to create value for you. Now, today's morning session was on career gap. So what, right? So we saw a lot of your stories. In fact, everyone here except Predna, I want to hear from Predna Chaudhary as well. Okay, except Predna, I think we've heard from everyone here about your stories and your plans around bridging the gap and your reservations about, okay, having this gap is a hit on employability. What do we do? So we spoke about what we can do, but it was very abstract. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a pitch for you. Meaning, when the recruiter or hiring manager says, hey, Predna, hey, Namrata, or Sanjana, or Vanishri, or even hey, Pritha, it seems that you have a gap. Can you explain that? Or if they say the client may not be very keen on hiring someone with this much of gap, then what do you say? That was a question I got asked many times this morning. And in this session, we're going to address it. Okay? So if you have attended any of my evening sessions, you know what I'm going to do. I need a volunteer. Who will be my volunteer today? No volunteers? Namrata. Yes. Share screen, Namrata. So as you know, click on the worksheet, create your like a copy for yourself, and we'll start filling it. Okay?
Okay, just a second.
Yes. And this is not just for Namrata. Namrata is just the one who is sharing screen. I need everyone in the audience, how many ever people there are, I need you guys to make a copy of the worksheet. And while Namrata and I are doing this live, I would like everyone to fill out the worksheet. Why? Because I will say this again. It is easy to attend. Yeah. When you're ready, Namrata, I think she needs co-host.
No,
Actually.
the access is not there. I tried to make a copy. It showed me I don't have access.
I'll give you the access, Namrata. You can share.
Not for sharing, for making a copy.
Can you download?
open-
You can just download.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I will download.
Okay. So while you are getting all of that up, I will tell everyone else why I insist that everyone does it together. First of all, community. It is great to see everyone is doing the same task together. So you feel like, yeah, I'm not the only one. I'm not, isolated in my own house with a career gap, and all of those negative thoughts don't come in. So community is very important to me, and I hope to all of you, because we're on Herky right now. It's a great community specifically for this. So the feeling of community is so important. Second, it's easy to do a course. It's easy to study for a certification. It's easy to attend any of these sessions, right? It's easy to talk and it's easy to hear. The difficult part is actually doing something, right? So at the end of the session, at the end of all of my evening sessions, my goal is to have everyone complete, at least partially, some worksheets, so you can see your progress in real time, so that every day you come back to the worksheet. It's not a one-day activity. This is going to go on for 90 days, 60 days, 30 days, whatever your plan is. So every time you do this worksheet and you come back to it and you revise it, you will see an improvement in yourself. You will see a snapshot of your progress, and that will build confidence. Confidence is so necessary. All right, I don't see your, yes, there it is. Fantastic. I will go ahead and unpin myself so that we can focus just on Namrata. Okay. Oh, your UI is different from mine. Very interesting. What system are you using?
Windows.
I'm on a Mac, so the emojis are different for me.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But
So
it's a Google Drive.
I
so-
know. That's what I thought. It's a web thing, right? Google is,
Yeah.
and Chrome is web. So
I
it
think
should
so. I'm
be-
using different browser. I'm using Brave.
Ooh, is Wave good?
For like you don't get any
Ads.
ads or plugins, or you are more protected than Chrome.
Chrome is they don't care too much about vulnerability. All right, so that is a solid reason. Yeah, browser. Okay, so shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. So, what did you do during your 3 years?
Basically, first year was I was very
care of your
busy
mother.
taking care
Hmm.
of my family.
Yes.
That was first time I was taking care of someone. I was a single child, so I was pampered a lot with
Hmm.
me, my parents, my grandparents, and suddenly the shift being the opposite. I have to take care of them was very like a big responsibility. In second year, I started like doing some personal stuff to sell. Like I do embroidery, like crochet and um, embroidery and like painting, fabric painting. So I was doing that. Some creative to have some money and some freedom, and to like I was not ready to come back. Like my brain was so much responsibilities. I didn't have much time. So I was like, let me give myself a breather and then I will start rescaling. And at that point, I think so I was also learning some new things like courses, like not to this level, like not I was not doing every day for 4 hours or 8 hours. I was not doing that, but I was relearning some things to have come back.
Hmm. Can you write that for me? So we have these questions, right? Can we have a very clear idea? Okay. So the reason I, again, insist on writing it down is when you see it, there is no confusion in your head. And as in when you type, or I prefer writing. Okay. So I'm old school. So as in when you write, it becomes more concrete in your mind, right? Do you agree?
Yes.
And you don't have to think every time. So the reason for a pitch, right? This at the end of this, you'll see what will you gain at the end of today's worksheet? You will be able to create a pitch for yourself, right? So when someone calls you, and asks you to explain. Or let's say we were talking about cold emails and seeking LinkedIn connections, right?
Yes.
So what's your pitch? Why should they care about you? So at the end of this worksheet, we're going to create a pitch for everybody here. So let's start. So please type. In the meantime, while Namrata is typing, would anyone else like to give their thoughts on this? Why did your career break start? What did you do during this time? What did you learn about yourself? What skill did you gain during this time? Anyone? Okay, if we don't have anyone, I will tell you what I did during my break. My career break was related to taking care of fam, and also because I needed a breather, just like Namrata is saying, I needed a break from the corporate life and all the responsibilities. And Namrata did embroidery, I did sculpture. So that was, yeah. So I can really like relate to your story. So that's what I did. So I focused, so now Namrata, you focused on your creative pursuits and you also sold it, right? So inventory management you did. Yeah. Finding leads, finding customers, finding a client base, then convincing people to buy your stuff. So sales also you did, marketing also you did, right? If you think
I
about
never thought like this.
exactly.
I was
That's what I was saying on our second day, right? So we do these things so easily and we don't give it the value that it deserves. So yes, even though it's so simple when people say, so I made some nice sculptures or some nice paintings, fabric paintings, I painted saris or dupattas, and I sold it in my neighborhood, fine. So easy to say. But actually, what did you do? You created the product. You designed something, you executed it, then you marketed it, then you sold it, you maintained inventory, you maintained your your raw materials, your capitals, your fixed capital and all of that, then you maintained your accounts. There's so many skills in something that people don't think about, right? And I want all of you to think about your skills that you take for granted. You take it for granted, but you all have some wonderful skills and a mix of skill sets. So please, Namrata, write it down. What did you focus on?
like you said, my
Designing?
creative.
Yes. Type it out. Hi, Suvarna Lakshmi. And we have Vaishu and
Hi.
hi. Who else do we have here today? And we have Kalairati. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Don't. Pritha. My name is Pritha. Call me Pritha.
Okay.
So, while Namrata is filling it out, would you like to tell me about your career? What's your story? Are you on a break? Are you a starter? A restarter? What's your story?
I'm still BSc I complete in yearly married, 2 babies.
Oh, that's sweet.
அவங்க அவங்க கெரியர் இஸ் குட். என்னோட இன்கம் வந்து அவங்களுக்கு அவங்க கெரியருக்கு என்னோட இன்கம் தேவைப்படுது. அவங்க ஸ்டடீஸ்க்காக நான் இன்கம் ஏர்ன் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அப்போ என்னோட டைமிங் அவங்களுக்கு அவங்க ஸ்கூல் போனதுக்கு அப்புறம் என்னோட டைமிங் கொஞ்சம் ஃப்ரீயா தான் இருக்கேன் இப்போ. அதனால என்னோட டைமிங்ல நான் ஏதாவது யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா ஒர்க் பண்ணா கொஞ்சம் என்னோட கெரியருக்கும் நல்லா இருக்கும், என் பேபிஸ் கெரியரும் ஓகே செட்டில்டு. ஐ ஹாவ் ஒர்க் ஃப்ரம் ஹோம். Yeah, this is
okay. That's a great story. That's a fantastic story. And what I'm understanding, unfortunately, there is somewhat of a language barrier, but my understanding is you started, you got married early, you have 2 children, and now they're going to school, and you have some time, and you want to use that time to invest in a double income.
yes, that's what he's trying to say, Pritha. Yeah.
Okay.
She has to help them, like, you
Hmm.
know, she also like once the children went to school, she has some time.
Huh.
So she has to utilize that time so that she can help them out.
Okay.
That is what Kalairadi is saying.
Okay. Fantastic. Vanishri, I just want to bring your attention to the language barrier because Herky right now, we don't have that diversity of creators in specific languages. And I think
Yes.
that Herky as a platform will benefit because why
Yes.
only English speaking women? Because if I'm a woman who is speaking English, I already have privilege.
Yes.
Okay.
Makes sense, right? So I'm
Yeah,
just saying, Vanishu, can you make a note of that? Can you talk to somebody from your team? I think
Yeah,
this is an untapped, market for Herky as a platform. Makes sense.
Yes, I'll talk to the manager, Marissa.
Okay, thank you. Kalarati, thank you for your story. I will try my best, and I hope Suvarna Lakshmi will help. Can you guys team up? Because I don't want
Okay,
her
ma'am.
to lose out on any value. So I'm
Okay.
depending on Suvarna Lakshmi to help you. Okay?
Okay.
So I will mute everyone.
Yeah, we'll
except
do.
me. Thank you. I'm going to mute everyone except me and Namrata, and obviously I cannot mute Vanishri. So, okay, we have done this. Fantastic. And I'm very happy. Yes, inventory management, time management. You have even more skills, marketing, sales, so many things. But take your time. We'll go to the next section. Okay? I'm glad that we started. Think about it.
Just a second.
Hmm.
One of the things I start doing when I was on break, I have a joint family, so 26 members. It's a very big family, so we do outings and like get together every week or every month. So I started when my cousins were busy and my parents were old, uncle aunties. So I started arranging everything. Like if we have to go out, then what things will be necessary, what food should we take, accessibility and everything. I start arranging. So I learned that I enjoy arranging and like dividing the big trip into smaller tasks and assigning them to people who can do the best. So I
So
think so. I
you
learned,
attended 2 or 3 sessions of mine, basically, because we talked about event management a lot, yeah?
and I didn't. I started yesterday only.
Then I'm
I
very
have to
glad that
watch
you're already thinking.
old videos. I have made a like time for Sunday. I will watch your old videos that I didn't attend to.
I am so happy to hear that. I'm going to cry. But I'm very happy you said that because this is something that on day 2 we talked about a lot. Because yes, event management, planning, and it's not so simple, right? Events management involves figuring out accessibility because when you have a multi-generational family like yours, right? Like people from all age groups, accessibility, dietary restrictions are different, then their interests are different, and enabling all of that within a particular budget constraints, finding out the venue, the logistics, transportation, it's a big deal. It's not so simple. So I'm very, very glad that you're thinking about it from that point of view. So absolutely write it down. Or can we write it in shorthand so we can move through it? We have 9 sections.
Yeah.
Can you write it just in shorthand? Then we'll go through. What do we have? Gap mapping, reframe, don't hide. So we're all here. We know what our reason is. For you, it was not only the health of your family, but it was also you needed to take some time to breathe, right? That is well-being break is so important. Okay. Now, what did you do in this particular period? Like you said, the skills in terms of selling, creating inventory, your artistic pursuits, your event management, all of that will go here. What did you do? Okay. Then hidden value. I love this. Can we go to section C?
Yeah.
So parenting, it's not so simple. People talk about it as if it's like, TK, whatever, taking care of someone. Not that simple. Managing a household means budgets. It means schedules. It means taking your kids to, the healthcare of your family. Then the logistics of, okay, who is going to school? When are they going to school? Who is going to pick them up? Who is going to teach them? Who is going to help them with homework? Who is going to feed my kids? Who is going to go shopping? What is my shopping budget? What is my grocery budget? So it's so many aspects of parenting, right? And only a parent or a caregiver understands this. However, this is emotional labor done mostly by women, so nobody cares. We don't get paid. This is emotional labor. It is time for all of us now to take that emotional labor and see the business value of it.
Prita,
Yes.
I have a doubt. So,
Yes.
like during this time, parenting time, I also undergone the single parenting thing,
Yes.
due to the personal issues. Can you also specify that, like, because, like, I'm not sure that how the interviewers view that, but because, like, I had relocation due to that
Mm.
single parenting thing, and everything, it's like upside down, right? So initially I just started with the parenting, and then it became to the single parenting
parenting.
point. Yeah, then like we have more additional responsibilities, more
Yes.
things like
Yes.
to carry, like everything have to be solely responsible.
Hmm.
So in that case, I think again, like, starting from the scratch, like, whatever I built was, fall down, and then I like need to build myself, and then I have to bring up the kid,
It's
and then now we are here, like, So also, like, now I'm resuming back my career as well, like, by preparing everything all at once, like,
and from
so
scratch.
yeah.
Problem
How-
is
yeah.
not easy. First of all, getting a call from the recruiter is difficult. Then once they find out that you have a gap, them calling back is very difficult. So we want to give them as minimal information as possible. Okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So
I
to
got
the okay, but I understand what you're saying, and we can use that as well. Listen. So when the hiring manager, or I mean, when your first point of contact, someone is going to call you or email you, right? So your first point of contact, don't give them too much information. If
Okay.
they ask for last working day, you only say my last working day is this. You don't say 4 years of gap, 5 years of gap, 2 years of gap. No, you say this is last working day. Khalas, finish. Then when they will ask you, and this is your first point of contact, right?
Yeah.
This person is not interviewing you. This person, your first point of contact, will be scheduling the interview. They don't need to know your story. They
Okay.
just need to know ki, yeah, this person has enough skills and they are confident enough that I can forward their profile to the interviewer. Okay? When the interviewer and you have a conversation, that time you can decide to tell how much you need.
Mhm.
So it is happening in phases, like I've been saying. And I'm going to be with you at every phase. However, your question, it spans many different phases. So first point of contact is whoever is emailing you or calling you and asking to see if there's a skill match. Okay? They are just doing a skill match. They don't know or care about you or your history. Okay? This person doesn't care. They don't need to care. They get paid for skills match only. Okay? Now, next stage. Interviewer has, an interview has been scheduled. Now, they will first ask you about your skills, right? Then they will ask you about, okay, tell me about what else did you learn, or pitch me your, career story. Tell me about yourself. If you tell them too much emotional things, they will form a bias. There's already a large bias against women. Women are too emotional. We don't want that. We want to focus on the skills that you gain during parenting. We don't want to talk about our problems. They don't get paid to care. Okay? No one gets paid to care. I care about you here, and I'm doing this for free. Those guys, every minute of theirs is accounted for by the company. They get paid to make a hire, to make a hiring decision. They don't care about your story. They don't care that you're a single parent. You care and I care. They don't. So what do? You tell them, I was a parent. No need to say single parent. The moment you say single parent, there's a stigma. Why are you a single parent? What happened to your husband? Are you a divorcee? If you are divorced, so many BS questions. Do you have time to answer? No. You want to get the job. Simple. Don't give them more information about your personal life. Once you get a job, also, nobody wants to know about your personal life. If they ask you, they will gossip. You have to protect yourself and your reputation. Your professional reputation is very important. So give them as little information as possible, but the whole story of yours should be centered and oriented around your skills. So just like Namrata has written, right? As a caregiver, she managed household, budgets, schedules, organization, negotiation, patience, project management, and customer success. This is her story. Your story may be similar in parenting, okay? But figure it out. Figure out how you can translate your life and what you do on a daily basis as a skill. Because, and this is true of any organization, okay? Any organization, no matter whether it's public, private, macro, or micro scale, every job, whether it's big or small, what does it need? Who, what, where, why, how? Even if I'm making tea, who is making tea? I. Okay? What? I'm making tea. Why? Because I'm thirsty. How? You know how to make tea. And where? In my kitchen. Where is the location, right? There is a facility, right? That is the office, your real estate. Then when? Project management. When I want to make the tea, I will make 4 to 4:15, whatever. All right. All right. Thank you, Sanjana, for joining. I'll see you next time. So I lost track. Tell me, what was I saying?
Yeah.
Your-
Where and like
Yeah.
just to
Thank you.
frame the things, yeah, to frame the story.
So all of these things, who, what, when, where, how, all of these things, whether it's making tea, or it's a big, I'm sorry, I'm speaking. Yeah, thank you. So so all of these questions need to be answered, no matter how big or small the job. Okay, it can be a multi-billion-dollar job. You will need a project manager, you will need a facility, you will need resources, you will need an engineering manager or some kind of, like a manager, and you will need some guy who will actually do the job. Okay, so all of these things, no matter whether it's big or small, any organization, whether it's your house or whether it's Google, all of these questions need to be answered. Likewise, you can put these skills in to show.
Yeah, actually, I have much more. I mean, no, some more things to put it out because as I said that I said no, I did an intern
Yes.
like to as a business development manager, and then I've also we have just tried to have some startup companies,
Hmm.
and we did actually, and then I was a more of holistic approach for the mind, body, soul to to focus on that to bring it back shape to the things. Okay, so still I'm on that holistic approach.
Hmm.
I've
Hmm.
learned many healings, healings related thing. Even I'm also planning to start, to have to have a freelance on that holistic approach, kind of Reiki healings, access
Hmm.
conscious healing, and then yeah, kind of those yoga classes, all those things.
Okay.
So yeah, this were the things I've learned during this period. Yeah, apart from the parenting thing. Yeah.
Is there business value in it for your role?
Yeah, of course. That whatever the intern I did for the business development manager, I said, of course, how we can bring the business to the companies.
Hmm.
It involves such kind of thing. As I told you already, one idea,
Mhm.
a schedule, it's part of that. And then some, research and innovation things I want to do with AI, which is on
Mhm.
my own passion, so to work on that. So it all involves something innovating thing with use of existing AI tool, kind of that it revolves around that to bring the business. And the other thing is also a holistic approach is more focused now. I'm very much now better focused and decision driven
Hmm.
than I was before. Before before 4 years. Now I'm very much focused, centered, decision driven. It's
Hmm.
all from this holistic approach, which again add to the, it add to my wellness, as well as that whatever I'm going to do for the companies, it will also bring out such a amazing result. I strongly believe in that, because I work on those places, like, if I'm looking for managerial role, whatever the decision I took, it should be very sharp, it should be very center focused, intuitive, everything intellectual, right? So all these things, this will add up in this
Fantastic.
fast-pacing world, in the
Yeah.
stressful world. So we have to be centered, much peaceful, like, so that we can take a better decision, do good analysis.
So
all these
critical
things.
thinking skills, problem solving, then
Yes.
team building, creating employee engagement, and I will
Yep.
also say you have a great sense of, like you said, holistic view, right? So a holistic view on management. Absolutely. When you are
Yes.
doing the worksheet, please make sure to mention all of these things. Okay.
Yeah, as
You
you
want-
said, I can mentor my team, like with
Ah,
all
exactly.
these things, right? I
Yeah.
can, I'm one of the good mentor. I can say that,
Yeah.
to coach them in how to have the positive attitudes, how to
Yeah.
have bring the positiveness in spite of any situation. It is like, I've went through the roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
but
did.
in spite of all these things, how we have to
You are
stand for
centered now.
ourselves. Yeah,
That's
how to stand for
fantastic.
how to keep carry a positive,
Mhm.
spirit in spite of everything, which is the main for the team. So I can mentor my team in that way. So yeah.
Yeah, then mentorship also you can add. Okay, so while we're talking to Suvarna Lakshmi, can we scroll down a little bit, Namrata? So that's one more thing for you, mentorship. Add it to your
Yeah.
LinkedIn skills, add it to this worksheet. So LinkedIn profile makeover, we are going to do live also. Please join that session. I know you're going to enjoy it. One second. So while Namrata is going through that, I'm going to give you a link to this. The live LinkedIn profile makeover. I hope everyone is excited for that because we're going to do it live and we're going to do it for.
And also, like, here, I would say that I would be like a part of the multifunctional roles, not just
Yes,
only the
not just business.
technological related roles. The
Yeah.
holistic approach which I took is like, it helps me very much. I would also share that with everyone to become, to also make that as part of my routine and to bring it. I could also grow some business into it, like, use that in like, it's a multidimensional view I see.
I love
Previously,
that you're thinking.
I was
Yeah.
like, only okay, it's a 9 to 6 job. We have to put all the dedication and work, and then we pay this much. But now the things are around us, everything changed, right? So let me split into three things. One is that it's a 9 to 5 job. One, it's that one, and the other one is like something I have to do for my own passion, for my own wellness. That add values to everything, to me, and value to others as well. So let's do that kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm just going to see if someone answers the door. Yeah, I think my brother is there. All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I agree. And what I love about the evening sessions is that we can all participate in a dialogue. One moment. I think I'll answer the door. 1 second.
Yeah.
Mata, in the meantime, please go through it. We'll answer it in real time.
Hello.
Hi, yes, thank you. So I'm home during the weekends. I come to visit my family, and there are more distractions. Okay, so structure the pitch, the 4-part formula. Yes. Who are you? Talk about the gap. Now, okay, so now we have polished our resume. Okay, at this step of the job hunting process, resume looks great. LinkedIn looks great. Recruiter or whoever your first point of contact, they're happy to forward your CV, your resume to the hiring manager. Now you have an interview. Fantastic. This is that phase where you are at right now. What do? They will ask you, okay, tell me something about yourself. Now, you have to talk about the gap, right? How will you, with confidence, without thinking, right? That wastes time and it shows you're not confident. Don't do this. Have the pitch ready. Talk about you. Can you scroll up for me? So we have, who are you? What is your background? Yes, you are Namrata. You have a background in, I saw front end something you were typing, and then I left. Can you write that for me? So we can all, and I hope everyone else, Predna, Premi, Sorna Lakshmi, all of you are also filling the worksheets at the same time, because this is important for all of us to do. Okay, so Namrata.
I
you are
just have a doubt about previous thing
Hanji.
that we transition, like normally everyone was saying that they took a break because of marriage or children. So when I say I took a break, so people are very much like, why did you take a break? Normally it's a new mother or a daughter-in-law who takes a break, a marriage or something. So they always
I
find
am not married. I took a break because my grandmother fell sick. And I tell people that if they have a problem that I am taking care of my grandmother, then they can go, I don't care. Okay. If they have any, mental, like if they have a mentality that no, only this is something, there is a huge barrier for women in many, many ways, right? There is a social stigma. Why are you married? Why are you not married? Why are you taking a break if you don't have children? Why are you taking a break if you're not getting married? Who are these people? They don't need to know your story, right? They just need to know.
Actually, it's up to us, right? It's up to us, like, why I want to take a break.
Yeah.
It's for them, what matters is like how I'm giving a comeback.
Yes.
Or like, how the comeback is and what I'm adding the values to them, like in spite of the break.
Exactly. So
that mindset we also need to have very strong,
So you have to be strong, Namrata. You have to say, don't answer. Okay, that is the most powerful way of answering. First of all, they should not ask, because your marital status, your gender, your background, your handicap status, if you are a person with disabilities, so none of these factors is legal to talk about. Okay, this is Equal Opportunities Act of India. Okay, that means they cannot and should not, during the interview or any time during the hiring process, they should never ask you if you're married. They should never ask you if you have children. They should never ask you about these things if you are disabled, or any kind of questions like this, right? So everybody be very, very educated about the legal system when it comes to employment laws, because as women, we already have so many things, barriers for us. So if
actually, it's only India we do see like that. But if we go to the other countries, they have their own reason. Like everything they take a break and they just come back. It's all the thing is like we just.
It's not just an India thing. It's also a male-female thing. I know this man. He took a career break. In my old company, he took a career break because he wanted to travel all the states of India. Nobody said anything. So simple. Nobody asked him, are you married? Do you have children? So, Namrata, don't worry about it. Okay? If they ask, it's illegal. Okay? If they ask, it's illegal and you will not answer.
I can add to this, like even I took, because I had a geographical change after marriage. I moved to Dubai, and then again, for 1 year, I was at home only. I took a break. It's because that, due to all my things, I took a break. But I always strongly believe that, I strongly believe in my skill set, so that, whenever I look for jobs, like I will get into it and I can match up it and I can grow from that point.
You can match up. Exactly.
Yeah, we can learn. I can learn quickly, so I can grow into it. So it doesn't matter. So my priority is always like what my wellness being and, how those things work. I have to keep myself first,
Yeah.
How can I say? Like my mental well-being is good for that. Whatever need I just need to do that so that I can perform well at the job. So that is the thing.
So during our first session, we talked about this. There are 3 main reasons, which are main barriers to re-entering the workforce. 1, the hard skills gap. 2, soft skills gap. 3, psychological stigma, your own psychology. Oh my God, what if they ask me? Then what do I say? What if this happens? Then what do I do? So that what if and that uncertainty, you have to fix it and figure it out yourself. I cannot help you here. No one can help you here. Hard skills, I can tell you. Soft skills, we can help. On the platform, we can help. There are so many other platforms. But the psychological barrier that you create in your mind that is stopping you from applying, that is something we will have to continuously work on, even after you get a job. And I'm confident that every single one of you will get a job. Confident, okay? So even after that, we will feel that imposter syndrome, that, oh my God, what if someone finds out that I'm a restarter? What if they don't respect me? There's so many things happening in your mind. Screw it. Do the job. Khalas. Okay, let's move on. Now, the gap without apology. During your career break, what did you focus on? Caregiving and
Yeah.
creative pursuits.
Yeah.
Right. Right for me. Then the value, skills gained. Yes. So while you're writing, I will move on. We'll talk about the third point. The value, this strengthened, So during your creative pursuits, you talked about time management, project management, event planning. So let's talk about that, right? About budget constraints, about your marketing and all of that. So this is go on.
I think so. I did something.
What did
Just
you
a second. And you can say, I think so. I did something for Gemini and team settings, and now it's not showing me your face or anyone's face, just the notes.
do? Okay, no, that's fine. You can just focus on this one. No problem. Like, take your time. Okay. So, So the thing is, we spoke about this earlier as well. Reverse engineering our skills, right? And we also spoke this morning about the 80-20 rule. Now, you have to figure out what is your target role and what are the critical skills in that target role. Then you have to reverse engineer. How can I relate my existing skill sets with the target skill set? We also saw, we had Suvarn Lakshmi and Sanjana, and we had a lot of people on that call where we did a mapping, right? The closest, what is the most similar thing that you've done to this target, right? And what are the completely dissimilar things which you have never done? That is a gap area. You have to fill it. So where we're talking about transferable skills, right? We did a transferable skills clinic day before yesterday. So you can take a look at the worksheet for that as well. There is also a really nice example for it. So I'm going to give you specifically where is it? Share copy link. So for everyone here, we already have a workshop sample worksheet on transferable skills. So this is a sample, but if you go to the folder, you will see there's an empty worksheet for you to fill as well. So what is the point of transferable skills? Figure out what your desired skills are. That we will do by reverse skill mapping, right? Reverse engineering your job description. So that we have, and then we have our existing skills. Transferable skills means what do you already have, which is the closest match to the desired skills. Okay, take a look at the worksheet. I think it will be very helpful for you. Now, so Sanjana had a question, and someone else also had a question when we were talking about that. As an engineer, as a software engineer, because she is a front-end engineer, like you, she said, why should I include events management? I have done it, but it has nothing to do with my role. Do you agree? Because you want to stay in in front-end development, right?
Yeah.
Why are you, just because I'm telling you to, why are you writing events management? Does it align with your targets?
Event management doesn't actually meet with the front-end programmer, but I think so there are like event management won't be a front end, but I have like managed the like dividing the tasks, so that can be useful rather than writing event management. Like I can divide if they have a vision board and they want a web app, that this buttons are there, this needs to be modular, this needs to, I can design what needs to be modular, what needs to be static, what needs to be dynamic. That's the skill will be needed, not the event part of it.
Exactly. And this worksheet, the objective is to make you think, right? So as and when we go down, we realize that, okay, we get more clarity on what we want and what we should be doing, right? So we're getting rid of event management. What are we writing? Task division, decomposing tasks, right? Think more. Tell me more. What else?
What I can like in task itself, division management and prioritization, like what needs to be done first. If
Yeah.
the modular parts needs to be done first, then that can be imported into main, and how it can be divided, like the modular parts can be divided into many people's work. Like I can give, one person can divide this, one person can do this, then we can come together and again work again.
Can I give you a story?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a long time ago, I had a LinkedIn post about how, do you know the Gang of Four, GOF? Design patterns. Have you ever studied design patterns? Okay. So I think everyone who is in tech or wants to get into tech, it will be a very good idea to study design patterns a little bit at least. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Software design patterns.
I understood something else. Yes, you will know.
Design pattern. So this Gang of Four, they're the ones who wrote about the design pattern. So I talked about how I use my learnings of design patterns to my real life working. So what you're talking about, you can say, while I was on a break, I have a solid foundation in design patterns, in architecture, in front end, whatever. And I used that knowledge of mine to, in my real life, now give a solid story. Okay? Give a proper story. I did a workshop on on software design paradigms in real life. Do you know KISS? KISS? Keep it simple, stupid. I think everyone should know KISS. Keep it simple. Right? So that is one of the paradigms. Are you familiar?
I don't remember like keywords. I'm very bad at remembering. I know the
You need to
concepts,
work
but the
on it,
keywords
Okay.
go on.
I'll give you an example. Like, this is my example. This is for everyone, okay? Let's say we've been out of touch for some time. And let's say you don't have exact, like a story. Think about these terms that everyone knows, like KISS. Keep it simple. What does that mean? If you're working on building anything, this fewer number of patterns, a fewer number of modules, the better. The less, things are dependent on each other, the better. Solid principles, right? So you use solid principles to enforce KISS. So the simpler it is, the easier it is to maintain, the easier it is to implement, the easier it is to ship to production. So I use KISS in my daily life when I want to figure out what to make for dinner, for example. Very simple example. I'm not that good at cooking. I hate cooking. So instead of making, let's say, biryani, I'm just going to make noodles. There are 3 ingredients. You know those one-pot recipes? That is what I do, because it's simple and it's maintainable for me. It's repeatable for me. The same thing, because the recipe is so simple, I can make it again and again and again, same results. Instead of, making biryani today, making something else tomorrow and messing everything up. No, I have to be. So it's just a story like this. Storytelling becomes very important. So use your skills and your learning in software engineering and somehow figure out a way to make a bridge between the story that they want to hear and the story that you have. That's what a lot of transferable skills are about. Okay?
Okay.
Take some time. Think about it.
I think so. I knew the keep it simple. I read it in book Code Clean. I think
Yeah.
so. I read it.
Perfect.
I am very bad at learning terms. Like I know the concepts, but I always forget what was the term it was called.
So you should attend my technical workshops. So what I do is I take all of these terms and I try to give a real world example so it will stick in your head, right? Because your terms don't exist in a vacuum. Some human invented the term, right? There is a reason they invented the term. So anyway, we'll talk about history later. Now, can we move? Yeah. So the value skill, great. The now, your comeback. You're excited to bring resilience and expertise to so-and-so role. Fine. This is basically cover letter material. Okay? Scroll down. I need you to take some time to think about it when we're done with the course. Yeah. So can you go to point number 5? Because in a previous session, we already covered star, right? We'll do star later if we need to, but we already covered it. Let's go to 5, pitch generator. Now, when the first question any interviewer will ask you is, hi, tell me something about yourself. What will you say? This is our template. Okay, you are so-and-so in so-and-so industry. What is something special that you bring, right? And now you have to talk a little bit about your gap. A little bit. You say after so-and-so gap, this is how you upskill, because everyone wants to know that you upskilled. Okay, they're not going to keep you with obsolete skills. We all know this. It's a very difficult industry out there, right?
Yeah.
So figure it out. Take some time to think about it. Okay, I feel like we'll have to do a part 2 of this session because I'm out of time. Vanishri, can you tell me, is this a 1-hour session or 2-hour session? One hour. That's what I thought. So let's do a part 2. Okay? Because I really want you to have a perfect pitch at the end of it. I want everyone to have a very tight introduction, whether it's for LinkedIn introduction, whether it's during a hiring, or any scenario. Anytime anyone says, hey, Namrata, hey, Kalarati, hey, Vanishri, Suvarnalakshmi, Pritha, Predna, anybody, hey, can you tell me something about yourself? I want you to not think about it. I want you to practice it so many times in front of the mirror. I want you to be perfect at introducing yourself because it's so important and it shows confidence. So let's do a part 2. All right, because I'm out of time for today. When do you want to do a part 2? Shall we do
Prita, where can we access this sheet actually?
I have given all of the links here. Let me just
Like is it like I have to save the link now with us, or I can get it somewhere on the website or something?
No, so I am creating a new one every day, right? So whenever I have a new session, I'm creating a new worksheet. So if you remember, on day 1 we had 1 sheet. Today we have 5 sheets. Okay, so that's a good question actually, Suvarnalakshmi.
Because for me, like I don't know
phone
some
wala
system
thing.
issue, so
Yeah.
I can do it like when I get time. I can take it and make it, because if we can't do it in a session, it will take some time, no?
It takes some time. Okay.
Yeah, we're listening to you and we're answering, so maybe during the freedom we can work on it.
Okay. So what I will do for today, I need you to just take it from here. Make a list or copy in the chat. I'll just copy it again. Here. Oh, why is this not copying? So strange. It's not copying for me. One moment. Here. Yeah. So everyone, please, like I said, So I'm putting all the links here. Follow me on Herky, everyone. Follow me on LinkedIn. So the next session is tomorrow morning. This is on self-promotion. Today's worksheet is also here, and the folder for all the worksheets, and that's the last link. Now, before I leave, I have 2 action items. One for me. For me, the action item is I will create a part 2 of this session, today's session, so that we can continue, and everyone can have everyone can have a pitch, a ready pitch, because it will help you. Then now I'm going to pin myself for everyone. Yes, pin me. Okay. Then the second action item is I'm hoping, like I said, I am competing in the Her Rising challenge for impact. So if you feel like my sessions are giving you value, if you feel like I'm creating value here for you, please let the community know. Please make a post about it. Please share my sessions. Please make a note about it on LinkedIn, anything. So the more engagement that I get, my sessions get from you, the higher the chances that I will win. And I really want to win. So I'm hoping you will let Vanishri know, because she's my moderator. I hope she's making notes that people love me. And I hope Vanishri will attend tomorrow's session. So please, let's make some noise, because I really want to win this. And I'm doing my best to create a new worksheet for you every day, and to bring new value and take everyone's feedback and incorporate it into the next session. So, and wish me luck. I really want to win. So yeah, so the action item on me, like I said, I will create a part 2 of this, and let's make it a 2-hour session. Let's try that on a Saturday. Next Saturday, I already have something planned. Let's do it the following Saturday. Okay, I'm out of time now. Thank you all for coming, and please make use of the worksheets. I designed them specifically for you. That is so
Thank
cute.
you, Preeta.
Do your work?
Thank you, Preeta. Wish you a very good luck.
You too. Thank you.
Let's-
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Do
Let's.
you have any classes tomorrow?
Yes, we do. We have tomorrow. We have
Morning we have, I believe, but
Yes.
evening.
evening. No, we don't.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Tomorrow we don't have in the evening. Let me confirm. Tomorrow's 24th. Oh yeah. I have a birthday party tomorrow. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So
Cool.
have a great weekend, everyone. I hope to see you in the morning.
Thank you. Bye. Take
Bye.
care.
This is something that I did.
It's beautiful. I saw the Tom also. It's so nice. That's
Yeah, very nice.
Do you have an Instagram or something? Like, where do you, how do you sell? If someone wants to buy, what do you do? How can I buy?
I used to do it locally. Like my neighbors, my aunts used to promote. My sister used to promote.
Huh? I think you can increase the scale. Talk to more people, because I think you have a lot of talent, and make money. I keep telling people, follow the money. As women, we are not, pushed to make money. And men think, oh, I have so much, pressure. Everyone believes that men have to work. The worth of value of men is only in money. That's bakwas. Okay, that's bakwas. That is them creating this bakwas in their own mind. Everyone should be focusing on business value, because it's a very difficult world. Unless you were born into a very rich family, it's very difficult. So
Everyone needs to have financial independence, so better to focus on it.
exactly.
I think so, even if you're born in rich family, or even if you're married in rich family, you should have some financial
Independence.
independence.
Exactly.
True.
Financial independence. You know what financial independence gives you? It gives you psychological safety. You feel like no matter what happens, I can figure it out. It gives you confidence. It gives you psychological safety, and nothing feels as, as powerful as financial independence. So I want everyone to have not just one skill, but multi-skilled people. Like, I'm very glad that all of you here, you have multiple skills in multiple areas. So I'm so proud of all of you attending this. And I think you should capitalize on it. I have to go. I'm with, today I'm with,
Bye. Bye.
yeah, take care.
Bye.
Bye.